Far across the Pacific Ocean, where the waves danced with the wind and the stars sparkled like diamonds in the night sky, there lived a young boy named Licky. Licky loved many things. He loved climbing coconut trees, he loved swimming in the lagoon, he loved listening to stories from his grandparents. But more than anything else, Licky loved looking at the moon. Every night after dinner, he would sit outside his family home and stare up at the bright silver moon hanging above the ocean. Sometimes it looked round and full. Sometimes it looked like a curved smile. But no matter what shape it was, Licky always wondered the same thing. What would it feel like to touch the moon? The grown-ups would laugh kindly. The moon is much too far away, they would say. His friends would giggle. You'd need the biggest ladder in the world. But Licky never stopped dreaming. Every night he looked up and whispered, one day I will touch the moon. One evening, Licky shared his dream with his grandfather. His grandfather smiled softly and looked out toward the sea. Do you know something, Licky? He asked. What, Papa? There are two kinds of people in the world. Licky listened carefully. Those who look at something impossible and walk away, and those who look at something impossible and ask, how can I get closer? Licky thought about that for a long moment. So do you think I can touch the moon? His grandfather chuckled. Maybe not with your hands. Licky's face dropped. But perhaps with your life. Licky didn't fully understand what his grandfather meant, but the next morning he decided to start anyway. If he couldn't reach the moon today, he would simply take one small step toward it. So he began learning. He read books. He listened carefully at school. He asked questions, lots and lots of questions. Sometimes people became tired of answering them, but Licky kept asking, because every answer felt like one small paddle stroke towards his dream. Years passed. Licky grew taller. His dreams grew bigger. Some days were hard. Sometimes he failed tests. Sometimes things didn't go as planned. Sometimes he felt like giving up. On those days, he would sit outside and look at the moon, and he would remember his grandfather's words. How can I get closer? Not, why is it impossible? One night, many years later, Licky stood on a hill overlooking the ocean. The moon was shining brighter than ever, and he smiled, because although he had never touched the moon with his hands, he had become a teacher, a leader, a helper, a dreamer. He had inspired other children to believe in themselves. He had helped people who felt lost. He had encouraged others to chase their own dreams. And suddenly, he understood his grandfather and what he had meant. The moon was never really the goal. The goal was the dream. The courage to keep moving towards something bigger than yourself. That was the real treasure. As the moonlight danced across the waves, Licky looked up and whispered, thank you, Grandpa. The moon seemed to glow a little brighter, or maybe it was simply the light that now lived inside him. And from that day forward, whenever a child told Licky about a dream that seemed impossible, he would smile and say, don't worry about touching the moon today. Just take one small step toward it. Dreams don't come true all at once. They grow one small step at a time. Keep learning, keep trying, keep believing, and who knows, one day you might find that you've come much closer to the moon than you ever imagined.